Hi, my name is Claire Reed. I'm the Director of the Masters in Development Practice and Indigenous Development at the University of Winnipeg. And I'm here today to ask you to invest in potential and invest in our MDP students at the University of Winnipeg. We are the only program of its kind in the world with a specific mandate and a specific focus on reimagining and understanding what it means to live well from an Indigenous point of view and how we can get there as a society.
There are about 400 million Indigenous peoples around the world, and they are among the most vulnerable and marginalized groups. And when I knew that the University of Winnipeg, MDP, was the only among other 23 programs around the world focusing on Indigenous issues, I really knew that this was a great opportunity to come and acquire the skills and knowledge that I need to support my people in Mexico and such groups around the world.
If I had to describe my experience in the MDP in 3 words, I would say innovative, because the program is totally interdisciplinary. So we took classes from environment, from health, from economics. And then on top of that, we also took Indigenous Thoughts and Worldview, which was the first time I'd had a class actually taught by an elder, and even our orientation was on a First Nations reserve, so it was very innovative in that sense. I would say the program was very holistic. There wasn't just a high focus on classroom work, but we also had our practicum experience. There was such a small cohort that we made really strong friendships with each other, with our peers, with our professors, with the administration staff. The last word, I just have to say hard work, because when you're doing a full coursework and all these different classes and some topics you don't know about, on top of practicums, it really takes up the whole year for 2 full years. So there's a lot of hard work, but definitely worth it.
History has shown that the development in First Nation communities over the last 20 to 30 years, although there has been some successes, there's also been a lot of failures, and there's still a lot of inequities or gaps in terms of development with. When you look at Indigenous communities and comparing it to non-Indigenous communities. So that's what I hope to do out of taking this program, is to learn from what's happened in terms of development around the world, and to take a different approach to doing development differently, doing sustainable development differently in Indigenous communities.
Coming out of this program, I think I will do development differently, because I will look at development issues from a holistic perspective and really consider the roots and the interlinkages of development issues. I also gained a greater appreciation for the importance of building relationships and really listening to the community you're working with.
If you believe that development can be done differently, and you believe that this type of training, starting from an Indigenous point of view, is important, please invest in our students. Make a statement that you think development can be done differently and that it's important that it be done from an Indigenous point of view. So please donate, whether it's $2 or $2,000, please invest in our students. Thank you so much.